Add the deceased Xfamilyman to Pokemon Go along with other regulations. Welcome to the Pokemon Go group chat for the Indian Head Trail. Kindly provide your team, rank, and buddy code in the group remark if you haven't already. The following guidelines are necessary for your own protection. First rule: never accept Xfamilyman's friend request. He's passed away. Rule 2: delete the message that Xfamilyman DMs you. Never even open it. Once again, he's gone. Rule 3: don't mess about with the hotel treasure that is a mermaid. Xfamilyman used to work at the Mermaid Hotel following a sad incident involving Xfamilyman. It was shuttered and is now abandoned. Although it is not physically feasible for you to enter the hotel, your character may teleport or just roam to the area underneath the Mermaid Hotel gem while you are playing the game. You'll encounter many of ghost Pokemon there. Never even spin the stop at the jewel, and don't try to catch any of them. Switch off your game right away. Rule 4: be wary of phony eggs. At 7:45 p.m., Pokemon Go raid fight eggs cease appearing. Avoid clicking on any strange-looking eggs that appear at any gem in the Indian Head Trail region after 7:45 p.m. Your character will be taken to the Mermaid Hotel gem if you do. Rule 5: don't do anything in the group conversation. Xfamilyman can't be removed from this group chat. Unfortunately, he was included automatically. As is the case every time we attempt to form a new group, this is our 7th group. When you catch Xfamilyman's eye, what will happen? It's possible that you don't think any of this is genuine, and that you'll break the rules since this has occurred before. It's possible that you may unintentionally breach a rule. This has occurred previously. It's possible that you've heard about Xfamilyman and believe it would be amusing to meet him. This has also occurred in the past. Even if you abided by all the guidelines, Xfamilyman may still get in touch with you. Although it hasn't occurred yet, it may. The following are some potential exchanges you may have with Xfamilyman. In the first scenario, he will give you a picture over direct message or email. It will not allow you to see the thumbnail. He'll say something like, "I did everything I could to keep my family safe." A graphic snapshot of the crime scene showing what happened to his family may be seen if you click on the file. It was him. The best thing to do is to remain silent. If you agree, he will email you a picture of a corpse with your face digitally altered. At this point, you will be identified. In the game's second scenario, he will give you a present. The postcard that is attached claims to be from hell. The best thing to do is not to open it. Your phone will crash, and you will now be flagged if you do that. In scenario 3, interacting with a Mermaid Hotel gem would probably result in the spawning of Tyranitar, Xfamilyman's preferred Pokemon, a 3-star raid. You will get a call or direct message from Xfamilyman ordering you to get inside his vehicle so you can raid together. Obviously, the wisest course of action is to refuse to accompany him. He will begin to harass you and send you more graphic photographs, each one more gory than the previous. Never give up, no matter what you do. We can't stress to you enough not to meet him outdoors. Taking up Xfamilyman's offer. A college student believed he was going to dispel an urban rumor. The next day, they discovered the student's body dangling above the hotel on telephone lines. Although a barista had promised to meet him, she refused to go. Pieces of her were discovered by the police hanging from the balcony of her residence. If you are tagged in scenario 4, Xfamilyman will begin to haunt you more intensely. When playing Pokemon Go at night, you'll find yourself strolling outside your house without recognizing the moment you leave your bedroom. A few even went so far as to sleepwalk and ended up in front of the motel for mermaids. It's preferable if you leave town as soon as you've been marked. Your life is at jeopardy if you are close to the Mermaid Hotel on foot. Paul Kelsey was the true name of Xfamilyman. He was one of the group's friends, and we try not to bring him up too frequently. But because keeping things secret caused a number of individuals to pass away, we'll simply tell you what we know right now. Paul worked as a dispatcher for the shuttle bus service of the Mermaid Hotel. He was fired because the hotel never fully recovered from the infection. His wife discovered him reading Tyranitar thus one day when his mother-in-law was dying in a hospital. She informed him she was going to leave him because she was so furious. Paul's and his wife's remains were among the multiple victims discovered by the authorities inside the Mermaid Hotel when it caught fire the next day. Paul's body was the only one that didn't seem to be completely dead prior to the fire. We were all shocked to see Xfamilyman participating in raids and bringing us presents after his passing. Initially, we didn't know what that account was about, so we simply toyed with it while being alarmed. We believed that either a family member had entered into his account or his account had been hijacked. We now know that it was Paul's vindictive spirit after a few deaths. The Pokemon Go group for Indian Head Trail is still active. Together, our members have accumulated a plethora of shiny objects and are still having a great time. Our founding members even organize picnics on community days, when everyone who attends gets sandwiches. You'll have a safe time with us if you just ignore Xfamilyman and abide by the rules. Rule 6. Please make sure the Pokemon on duty has been there for more than 8 hours before clearing out a gym. You shouldn't fight a Pokemon that belongs to the same player even if it is put in a nearby gym. You'll get the same kindness from others. Rule 7. You may only display Pokemon that are shiny, over 85. Uncommon Pokemon spawns like lepras, newly released Pokemon, and 4 equals 0 in order to keep the group chat from being overloaded with pointless pictures. We pledge to be pleased for you, despite the fact that we may be a little envious. Thus, kindly upload a photo of your 470 Pidgey to the group conversation.